I was one of them. No, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. Until 2020, the first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here!
2020 was a horrible year that is leading into a garbage decade for many of us. But the worst thing about 2020, besides only bands, was the HoodWeeb. This group of people, like all tourists, have little to no respect for what came before they took an interest into the hobby, and they demand that it conforms to their stringent worldviews immediately.
If you told a ninja I watched anime back in 2010, he probably thought you meant shit like this. Insane PR growth. Netflix says 50% of their global users now watch anime. I meant shit like this, and I don't care. Go back to your ghettos.
Bitch, go back to Party City where you belong.
Netflix and Western media is so trash, it's no wonder people are watching anime. There is nothing else on. And if we break it down on another level,
Netflix says that 50% of all of the worldwide users now watch anime.
Obviously.
150 million households. Anime viewership has tripled in 5 years.
2020.
80 to 90% watch dub.
you know why they watch anime dub?
Because motherfuckers can't read.
Approximately 40% of students in the US cannot read at a basic level.
Nor can they do math.
You know what 33 divided by 3 is?
No. I don't know.
Give me a guess, a number, around what?
33 divided by 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. 5? Nah. I don't know.
Yes.
Number comes between 2 and 4. Beetlejuice.
25. With some reports indicating this number is even higher. This includes a significant proportion of low-income 4th graders, where almost 70% struggle with basic reading skills.
Try adults too, my guy.
We could talk about the issue localization has caused for anime fans. In America, dealing with progressives drunk on power.
My colleagues around the world have told me about the many examples of censorship in the name of localization. I'm often surprised by them, and I think Japanese people have been slow to acknowledge this issue. However, in recent years, it has become a very important topic for Japan, which aims to be a nation built on content culture. Japanese people also read the messages in the reply section. Please continue to tell us about it. Netflix English localization of One Piece anime changes the term new kama into new trans.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Go to hell.
I won't dip too deep into this because it's for a later video I'm working on. But imagine a future where anime is as soulless as the MCU.
This is fine.
And it could happen if Western production companies get their hands too far into the anime scene.
We as a society should be allowed to stone people for having interest in owning a statue of a teenage girl in nothing but her underwear, cause no way in hell was this made without the intention of marketing towards horny weirdos. This is my favorite hate response from yesterday. I checked his profile and he's a furry who posts furry porn. If stoning horny weirdos becomes legal, this dog is the first to be getting hit.
He ain't lying.
You own this, you need to be locked up. You ever put something like this in your cart, you need to be locked up. If you see this and don't see a problem with it, you should probably seek some help. Now, I understand this has always been a thing in the anime community, but at some point we have to draw a line somewhere. Y'all try to say I was the problem when I said people who buy the half-naked free run stuff.
Why the fuck did you get into a hobby and then start trying to chastise it? Take your ass home. Who invited you?
Look out, the HoodWeeb says you need to do hard time for an anime figure, but his Uncle Junebug got a GoFundMe for legal funds.
Cold take, but it's so weird how new anime fans obsess so much over fictional characters' ages. I remember back in the day, everyone loved Asuka, Yoko except, and no one cared about their canon ages because they're not real. Their design is just hot. Lore is irrelevant.
Like, that's just a problem. People don't have lives anymore. They're constantly online and they realize being a victim of virtue signaling is the best way to get noticed.
Oh, look how bad this is. Look, he's bad. Look, see, he's terrible. I'm putting him out. He's a monster. Look, I'm a hero. Look.
Anyway, remember when Twitter discovered Berserk over and over and over again? And wished Kentaro Miura would burn in hell? It tweaked my mind to levels that we're not getting into. I was so burnt out I didn't even do a second video on it. You see, these people who have done nothing with their lives that will be remembered even by family members feel that they are the moral authority of art and storytelling. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say the things I wanna say about these absolute genetic deficient
He's not funny at all.
We are in an unfortunate era of anti-writer, where writing and exploring darker themes and subplots automatically makes a series well written, even if it's purely fetishistic and borderline offensive, due to the fact that these themes are handled with zero care or nuance.
What do you know? What have you written? Nobody's gonna remember you in 20, 30 years. Kentaro Miura? Pff, eternal. You wanna know what is anti-writer for me? Trans people making everything trans. How do you like them apples, huh? And they handle it with zero care or nuance.
Stop him! I saw people sitting there on Twitter trying to say Silk Song was transcoded. I don't know how in God's name you get it from little bugs.
It doesn't make any sense. Sense.
You see, it's just wild to me. The generation that thinks sexuality is cringe and everything is sus, becoming interested in a hobby that admittedly lives on fan service, is peak cognitive dissonance.
Some fans of harem anime will defend shows like High School DxD and To Love Ru, but nobody should be watching them.
What? I didn't even know they existed. But now that you say it's bad, I'm gonna watch it on principle.
So any anime with attractive women, especially women after one guy, it's gooner bait material, right? Well,
Sugoi! Leave my anime waifus alone! Unleash the grippers, you filthy casuals! I refuse to be censored by Puritans! I'm scratching the living hell out of my leg. Oh, I wish that were me. I'd squeeze her ass like it had the cure to cancer and it was just gonna spray out all over me. Yeah. Oh, man, you get arthritis going this hard.
why don't you tell me how solo leveling is peak animation, you filthy animal? And don't even get me started on race swapping character trends on Twitter. Why? Who knows? It's the lamest shit on the planet that's led to endless hours of infighting among people who can only speculate what sunshine looks like.
I'm Japanese, so I'll use translation. But why is it that you guys get mad at me for calling thick lips and ropey hair a stereotype? But when you blackwash, you paint with the stereotype. Please don't tarnish Japanese art. There are still many races who say that changing the race of the Japanese character is not discrimination. And as you can see from the quote, they casually say it's great art because it's not Japanese. If you point this out, you get called a racist. Their IQ is so low, they can't even understand what discrimination is. Seki Meikyu D Harem, Volume 7. Alter your shit, bitch! Now the sex slave is black. Good work. Wait, what?
Besides the puritanical brainlets on the internet with more issues than a Vogue magazine.
Oh, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression.
Hollywood has taken interest in Japanese animation, leading to our favorite form of media slowly being ESG'd into mediocrity. Not to mention that the Western adaptations of beloved animes in popular shows often lead to race swapping of characters into oblivion and also, on occasion, making some of them trans.
Can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
YouTube channels popular for anime now fall under two categories: the HoodWeeb or Anime Puritan authorities. The way Trash Taste acts while opening up some anime figure, you'd think these dudes were going through Epstein's hard drive with the reactions they had. But then again, these dudes are cool with Hassan Piker and have him on, so why am I surprised by these fucking reactions, dude?
I can judge.
What the
Ladies and gentlemen, that I shout out Aramanga Sensei just for gone. Everybody, round of applause.
Well done, Joey. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Joey.
Are we going to prison?
Even though I've...
My God, these dudes have such low testosterone. Talk about men you look at, you know, if someone came up on them in a dark alley, they wouldn't even fight. They're just like, here's my cell phone, here's my wallet, here's my jewelry. Don't hurt me, please.
I warned you, Susan.
Someone should help that lady.
A fan of Aramanga Sensei, but this is actually a pretty solid
I think you'd have the FBI knocking if you said you were.
Well, I mean, Garnt should be used to that by now, right?
Once, I'm okay not seeing the figure, you know?
You sure?
It looks like a child's playmat there. What the
Yeah, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out, don't worry.
is that?
I think it's...
He's gay! You dudes should be hanging out with Darkside Phil.
And this one has no clothes on, apparently. What the hell is she wearing?
This is going nowhere.
You can definitely tell this is from a different era of gaming.
Nope, I'm not watching. It's too estrogen coded. I can't take it. I literally cannot take it. I am not in the mood for gay shit today.
How do you spend more than a decade in the anime sphere and still this much of an insufferable moral?
Dude, the wrong people are famous in the anime community, bro. But the algo is designed that way. It rewards you for being fake, lame, and gay. You want someone to talk about anime figures with passion? It's my boy Zucco.
God craves punishment, an Anubis-styled figure. Love the headpiece, love the ears. Outfit's non-existent, has the golden thong though. And join a peach. Must be very tasty. You have my attention.
This dude is underrated. His evident passion for Japanese figure collection and anime is infectious and shines through every video he creates. I don't even collect these things, but seeing this guy passionate about a hobby, though different from my own, is great because I can relate on some level, rather than some rich jackasses pretending like this shit makes you a for even looking at it.
No, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
Keep doing you, Zucco, you magnificent bastard. Anyway, I gotta go change the oil on my motorcycle, so let's speed this up. I wanna go outside where everybody's semi-normal. On Twitter or X, whatever you wanna call it, some new dumb shit was making the rounds. The anime men. They are popular for shorts and TikToks, where people with the attention span of fleas thrive. This was HoodWeeb to the 9th power.
I'm sorry I ever complained about neckbeards. I take them over these soulless husks any day.
Bro, I hear you.
Guys, I'm sorry. No. Guys, it only gets worse. It only gets worse every single time. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm getting scared. Look at this. It's about like this high school girl, bro. She gets charmed up by this like dude. This dude definitely is older, bro.
This dude literally looks like he's 35 with 4 kids.
Yeah, dude. This girl just started high school, bro. No.
Look, that's me and Kate right there. All the hus are looking for us. Look at this.
They're just very pretty guys, but they were
very
just girls.
pretty guys.
So I just don't understand what the concept was, and I've got to watch Dear Brother.
And underestimate.
Alright, after watching that, there was this episode of Invader Zim it reminds me of called Plague Babies. It was like I was being hit with the deadly waves of stupidness. Remember what I said about 2020 being a bad year? That was when normies like these guys figured out anime existed and they decided to watch. Thanks a lot, China.
Finally, Death Note is so peak. I was saying with him, Death Note, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. Until 2020, the first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of Death Note. It was so good. Absolute masterclass, masterpiece. 3, 2, 1. S tier!
What the fuck is gay shit?
Wild, my guy. I can't take this timeline. Anyway, they put out a tier list of the most retarded takes on the planet when it comes to anime. If you can't even pick decent anime and put them on a tiers list, you shouldn't be in charge of even wiping your own ass, bro. Let's see. Berserk being S tier, I'll admit that's base. But if they read the manga, I guarantee you these guys would trash it and say it was problematic. Attack on Titan S tier? No. Maybe A at best or B. You can get mad at me if you want. Jujutsu Kaisen, kinda based. You know, Gundam being C tier is retarded. Evangelion at C tier. Bro, tell me you know nothing about mecha anime without telling me you know nothing. Detective Conan in C tier. One Punch Man. But Death Note is S tier for you? Bro, you guys are animal. Yo, wait. Cowboy Bebop is in S tier. Am I looking at this right? I want to headbutt this dude in the face. Cowboy Bebop is in S tier, but Death Note is. Okay. Wait, what? Solo Leveling is above Dragon Ball.
Dick off! Dick off into a salad spinner and eat yourself bottom first, you feeble Disney remake.
Gurren Lagann is over Gundam and Evangelion.
You get the hell out!
What's wrong with you? I'm not watching this video because I will crash out for an hour straight.
Don't get mad at me. I love Evangelion. That first episode is not that strong.
I only have one thing to say about Evangelion, and that's Misato. I can't lie. The best part about the episode is holy gyat, bro. Is her name Misato? She's so bad, bro.
I've never been that guy, but we probably should have gate kept harder.
Yeah, you should have. People should have listened to me when I talked about gatekeeping. You keep these people out. Haven't you seen what's happening in England? Anime is being treated like England, dog. We're just letting in these anime migrants. People, they have like 4 million subscribers. What is with this generation? Straight up, it seems like they are in love with getting their opinions and takes from dirty looking white dudes that look like they've never washed themselves. I will not take an opinion from a disheveled, greasy-looking on anything. And if you do, that's a fire on you, as Judy Garland would say. Dude, I'm ready to stop this video. No more. I see why they got hate on Twitter. They get what they deserve. They have no respect or idea of the meaning of these older classics that paved the way for the shit we have now. Goku walked so solo leveling could run, you filthy bitch.
This straight up might be the single worst anti-tuber video of all time. One of the biggest proofs that 99% of gimmick pages and skit creators are just trend-riding parasites. How the f do they place DBZ below solo leveling? We've been calling out this exact tourism for the past few years, but we're dismissed as gooners. Now the space is invaded by people who call classics unwatchable because they can only watch modern flashy slop like mid-leveling.
Yep, that's what happens. People come in to your hobby and they ruin it. Every single time.
No way he says that about Astro Boy. He needs to delete his account effective immediately. F tier, really? That's unforgivable. They don't know good anime shows if they bit them in the half end. Just because it's old, sure, preference aside, but it's not F tier. I resent that.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
In this world, you must pick a side. The anime man or the anime men.
Then I choose myself. The anime space clearly needs my hateful ass at the door trying to keep people out. And if you're bothered by this, remember, I'd be one of the men that would hold the gate, not open it up and say, come on in and stab away, bitch.
Subscriber die!
Obey my dog!